Greetings, dear ones. My name is Drax16 and thank you for joining me for another video. Today's video is going to be about prayer. I know, it's such a shocker, right? I barely talk about prayer. Yeah, right. But I I love to pray so much, so that's why I often have a lot to say about it. But I wanted to make this video specifically for new converts because it seems that God is bringing a lot of people into the kingdom around the 18 to 30 crowd. And some people were raised in a different religion, or some people are getting saved out of atheism or agnosticism or new age, or you know where I'm from, the predominant religion is Catholicism. There are a ton of Catholic schools in my city, and I'm from the what's known as the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. So the Greater Toronto Area is Toronto, obviously, Mississauga, Oakville, and Brampton. So I'm from the GTA, but yeah, there's a lot of Catholics in my city. There's tons of them. But, I think that, when someone first comes to God, when they get saved, it can seem kind of intimidating because you can read about a lot of the Bible characters and how excellent of a prayer life they had. I mean, people like Paul and David. Now they're far from perfect, though. I mean, David did some terrible things in his life, but so if someone is brand new into the kingdom, what should they do in prayer? Because they might not even know what to say, or or they've read some books that has some very verbose, uh, you know, prayers, like Saint Augustine's Confessions. They were Now what a lot of his confessions are basically prayers that he makes. So, yeah, how does a new Christian pray? Well, I would say start off with something small. Start um, just asking God to do things that are probably going to happen anyway. So, for example, I was watching hockey last night, and it would have, I forgot to pray, but it would have been a good idea for me to pray for all of the players involved that they would have a safe game, that God would protect them from being injured or sick. And by the way, the Leafs are still alive as of this video going up. That's why I've got my playoff mustache. In the hockey community, we like to grow our beards and our mustaches in the playoffs. Some people just have a superstition that it's bad to shave during the playoffs. I don't follow that superstition. I just do it to salute my team. So I mean, I already have a beard, so I don't need to change anything there. But anyways, back to prayer. So yeah, just start out with something small. And in fact, oftentimes I have personally have found that some of the sweetest times that I've ever had in prayer have been times where my prayers were short. It only takes a few words. Just, say, God, please help me. God, please have mercy upon me. God, forgive me for sinning against that woman who I lusted after, etc. So start off with something small. And then I would say read the book of Psalms, because the book of Psalms are a bunch of hymns which are often derived from prayers that David made. So, yeah, be encouraged. You don't have to write an entire essay or preach an entire sermon in one prayer. Like some people just go on and on and on, and it's just want to grab a fork and stab them under the kidneys really quick. I mean, come on, prayers, but prayer should not be done for showing off. Don't make long prayers just so that others will think highly of you. Jesus is very clear that God wants nothing to do with that. He's not interested in accepting deeds that are done in the flesh. And if you are praying just to be seen by others, if you pray just so that others will think highly of you, then you're sinning. You're making an idol out of yourself. You know. Anyways, so yeah, start out with something small and then work your way up. Maybe even memorize a chapter or two from the book of Psalms. It's up to you, but I would recommend doing that. All right. So anyways, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope that all of you have a beautiful day. God bless you.